Attention, here is a quick programming note. If you're listening to this in Fresno on Hot 97.7 FM on Monday morning, this was recorded on Saturday, so we don't know who won the Super Bowl. But hopefully those little bitch-ass Patriots lost. But maybe they won. Who knows? Just worked 8 hours at an event. But I still wanted to entertain you folks. I still wanted to bring the top-notch content. We may not have a billboard pounding our chest saying how great we are, but we show up. We don't have, the budget, but we still show up.
And now, back to the Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe on Fresno's Hot 97.7.
Welcome to Hoppe Hour.
In your heart, you know he's right.
Doors closing.
Hi, this is Ryan Hoppe's mom, and you're listening to Hoppe Hour.
Welcome back to Hoppe Hour with Ryan Hoppe.
Yes, now. What? Now. If I hit this button, boom, the whole program's gonna start. Okay, well, hit it. All right.
The semen was so big.
Hoppe Hour starts in 4, 3, 2. Hoppe. This is Hoppe Hour with Hoppe.
Always going in, never doubted. Never worry about the dollar. Need a source of trending topic. We the hottest, search about us. Competition microscopic, never copied. I'm a giant rolling weed up, now we flying. H-O-P-P-E. 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 You already know how we are in your system.
Hello, how are you? This is Hoppe Hour. I am your host, Ryan Hoppe. You can call the show 856-49-HOPPE. It's 856-494-6773-67. And leave me a voicemail. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppe Radio, and you can always email me, RyanHoppeRadio@gmail.com. I believe we have a voicemail. Because somebody called and said, yeah, I want to leave a voicemail. The Hoppe Hour. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to abruptly turn off the music so that we can turn on this banger in the club.
Ring, ring, ring. What's that sound? Hoppe Hour hotline, spreading giggles around. Hey! Ryan sips coffee, sun's up high. Pushes one button,
Yeah.
silly floods the sky.
Liar.
Blinking red light,
Shut up.
studio desk, got a new message, wonder who's next. Call 856-49-HOPPE. Leave your weirdest words and your laugh so sloppy. Slap the number in your brain, let it pop, pop. 856-49-HOPPE.
All right, what do we got here?
Hoppe Hour hotline.
I want to continue the song now.
Just fine. 856.
Puts me in a good mood.
Leave a message after the rhyme.
All right, there you go. Let's see what we got right here.
Yeah. Well, hello, beautiful.
Hi.
You must be Harvey's squeeze.
What?
You are beautiful. Oh, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Want to know how I got them? Come here. See, I had a wife who was...
That was terrible. You're unfunny. Let me call that person to call them out. Unlike the prank calls you hear on the radio, this person might not pick up. Because whenever you listen to radio shows, whenever they, call somebody, they answer with, "Hi, you're on Hoppe Hour."
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We're going to be making our descent into Tampa Bay, Florida in about 40 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and turn on that fasten your seatbelt sign. And we do appreciate you for choosing our airline. Flight attendants, if you could please prepare the cabin for arrival and leave a message at the tone.
This is the dumbest show ever. Okay. That was fun. That's my friend Andy. Over at the Vantage Cover Bar in good old Palm Harbor, which I went there last week. And of course, the one time that I drive out to Port Richey or Palm Harbor, they're not there. But I will be there again. You know why? Because the Vantage is a good kava bar. Do you ever realize, I know sometimes you listen to radio shows and it's like, I guess, well, Rush Limbaugh's been dead 5 years, but you listen to one of those shows that has like propaganda or like a plot line and there's a point to the show. Yeah, this is one of those shows where there's really no point to happy hour. It's just a tall guy ranting into a microphone, pissing off fat middle-aged morning radio hosts.
Happy Hot Topic!
Today on TMZ.
We now know where Republicans in Congress talk crap on Donald Trump.
Oh, yeah. You know, they're turning on him. They're getting sick of him because he's a loser and probably a pedophile.
And it involves a bunch of dumbbells.
We got Representative Eric Swalwell.
That they talk about the president. The truth really comes out in the congressional gym.
They are talking smack about Trump in the gym.
Making conversation at the gym's annoying.
It's the best part of the gym. How do you think I learned about sports?
You don't know about
Who's
sports?
in the Super Bowl?
Huh? Who's in the Super Bowl?
Oh, stop.
I love when they call it Harvey Levin.
The alleged ransom note in the Nancy Guthrie case.
This case is weird. I would not be surprised if somebody close to her is involved. Also, she is a real cutie at Savannah Guthrie. Roar, like my cougars.
That came into our newsroom. They are asking for money and putting an or else on this. We, of course, passed that off, and now the FBI is involved. There's clearly enough there that they are taking it seriously.
Brooklyn Beckham's billionaire father-in-law has said they should keep their dirty laundry private.
I agree. They come up like a bunch of babies when they spill their family secrets. But this just in. David Beckham is a tool.
Stay the hell out of the press. I love rich people telling their kids what to do.
Because they can't say anything?
Yeah.
You have said that parents should not intervene in their kids' lives. But you just said, I love it when rich people tell their kids what to do. So as long as they have enough money,
that's a good point.
They have the right to tell people what to do.
Right.
Harvey Levin seems like the type of dude that does not like getting called out.
Dr. Seuss's house is up for sale.
Get out!
It's where he wrote Green Eggs and Ham, where he wrote How the Grinch Stole Christmas. If you're a writer, that would be the ultimate inspiration house.
I wonder what Dr. Seuss was like in real life. Seemed like kind of a weird guy, but he's a legend.
Dude, the guy wrote rhymes. You don't like One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Blue Fish?
I love that book.
You still read it?
Yeah.
She's almost finished it.
I love the way they make fun of each other at TMZ. Oh, it's funny.
Happy Hot Topic.
Britney Spears gets candid about where things stand with her family.
Oh, I'm sure it's not good, the family that screwed her over.
Amid their estrangement, the pop icon takes to Instagram after reactivating her account and shares a deep...
She's back! And all the free Britney loser podcasts that exploited her so-called hero now have content.
Personal message about feeling disconnected and alone. In the caption of her February 4th post, the 44-year-old reflects on what...
Gosh, she looks good for 44. Just a freaking cute girl.
What it means to want connection, writing. As people, all we really want is to feel connected to each other
and maybe not cheat on Sam Asghari with the housemaid.
Never feel alone. For those of you in your family that have said to help you is to isolate you and make you feel unbelievably left out, they were wrong. Britney continues, sharing that while forgiveness is possible, forgetting isn't so simple. Adding, we can forgive as people, but you don't ever forget.
That is my saying, I'll be honest. Forgive, don't forget. Like, I forgive my Celtic, but I don't forget.
I'm incredibly lucky to even be alive with how my family treated me once in my life. And now I'm scared of them. The Louisiana native also...
It is funny how she's from Louisiana. She's a Southern girl.
So wonders out loud about faith and accountability, adding that she doesn't believe those who hurt her will ever take responsibility.
Yeah, they're sociopathic losers. Although I think her dad means a little better than her mom. Her mom's just a moron.
Britney's message comes a little after 4 years since her 13-year-long conservatorship ended in November 2021.
I remember I went on the radio and said that the Free Britney movement is a bunch of clout-chasing losers. And boy, did people not like that. You know why they didn't like it? There's a word. Oh, it's the truth.
Her father, Jamie Spears, served as a co-conservator. E! News has reached out to...
He reached out for comment and didn't hear back. Hey, E! News. It seems like you always reach out and you don't hear back. Now, to wrap up this thing about Britney Spears, I was not the closest to my father, but I wish he wasn't dead. Got all daddy issues. But when I see how bad her parents are, it makes me realize my dad was not that bad. Yeah. Too bad he's dead.
Happy Hot Topic.
Tate McRae is setting the Olympics record straight.
God, she's freaking hot. She's just a rocking woman, man. Just a beautiful woman.
The 22-year-old pop star caused
Oh my God, you were born in 2004 or 3. That's going to give me a crisis.
a kerfuffle with fellow Canadians after appearing in an ad for the 2026 Olympic Winter Games that also featured Team USA athletes.
Oh, shut up. We're all going to be dead someday. It doesn't matter. If she wants to be in a commercial, let her. Get over it, Canada. You're a bunch of babies.
But while Tate is no doubt supportive of all the competitors in Italy this year, she reassures any Canucks who are clutching their pearls that she's ride or die for her native country.
Canada. I don't know why I said that. Canada just acts like they're better than us. Shut up. It's cold up there, and you guys constantly make fun of us. Like you don't have mutants up there.
She shared this throwback photo of herself on Instagram stories, showing just a baby Tate holding a tiny Canadian flag with a big smile on her face. In the on-screen caption, the celeb wrote, "Y'all know I'm Canada down."
Hell yeah! I was going to make a joke about get down, but that would be rude.
The professional dancer turned pop star grew up in Calgary, Canada's third largest city.
All right. She's freaking beautiful. God, is she hot. You know when you see a beautiful woman, you're just like, God, are you just gorgeous.
Happy Hot Topic!
Rebecca Ferguson is getting deep.
Oh, yeah!
In a Harper's Bazaar interview published February 4th, the notoriously private actress opens up about becoming a young mother with a then-boyfriend who was over 20 years older than her.
That's naughty. And every middle-aged hag's probably like, that's bad. That's so awful. The man. Why would he want a beautiful 24-year-old?
Saying, "I was very young, but I started working at 15. I was thrown into the deep end of work, maturity, and responsibility."
Whatever.
Rebecca welcomed her son Isaac in 2007 with holistic therapist Ludwig Hellberg.
That's so cute.
However, the couple ended their relationship 6 years later.
Ah, man. Divorced household. What? I knew.
The Swedish actress then gave birth to her
She does look Swedish.
second child, daughter Saga, in May 2018 with Rory St. Clair Gaynor.
You know how you eat sushi off of naked women occasionally? I've never done it, but it seems fun. That'd be fun to have some Swedish candy, just get a ball and go to town.
Going on to tie the knot with the businessman later that year.
All right, but that relationship's over, so I don't feel like hearing a recap because it's in the past.
Happy Hot Topic!
Brittany Mahomes and her fellow football wives stripping down.
Oh, yeah! I love it!
It's incredible. I definitely could have never dreamed of something like this.
I love when people, yeah, Brittany Mahomes is annoying. Yeah, she never shuts up. But she is good looking. I love when incels are like, she's not good looking. It's like when people say Howard Stern's wife's, look at a horse. You wouldn't say it to her face. If she walked in the room, you'd get wrecked in a second.
And demanding a rebrand on that whole WAG label, you know.
I love that term, wife and girlfriend wag. Sounds like an STD. Hooked up with Brittany and got a wang.
Wives and girlfriends?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, as a mom and entrepreneur, you're always looking for new things to do and keeping things going.
Oh, yeah.
The 30-year-old mom of 3 and wife of Kansas City Chiefs QB Patrick Mahomes
I've heard of that guy.
flaunts her bikini bod on one.
Shut up. It's not a news clip unless they have that little camera sound effect.
Patrick Mahomes flaunts her bikini bod on one of 6 Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition digital covers, highlighting the empowering women behind the men of the NFL.
Oh, yeah, the man.
Definitely keeps our family busy, keeps us on our toes.
Inside the mag, Britney spills on what it's really like being married to someone with such a demanding schedule.
Gotta be kind of crappy.
Significant other to an NFL player is an incredibly hard role, and we take on a lot of important stuff behind the scenes that people don't get to see.
And we make a lot of babies and have a lot of sex. I feel like if there's one athlete that doesn't cheat, it's Patrick Mahomes.
But we also get to enjoy life and do things that we love too.
It's nice being worth $500,000. $500 million. Could you imagine if it was only $500,000?
Then there's Normani.
I don't want to hear about the rest of the models. I don't care. You can tell I'm a little backed up. Haven't watched porn in like 4 days. I remember when I was like 25, every night I had to watch porn or I could not sleep at all. Now I'm like, whatever. I'll be fine.
Happy Hot Topic.
What's going on here?
It's the latest scandal to chill this year's Winter Olympics in Italy.
Oh, yeah. I feel like this is going to be an epically bad Olympics. I mean, it starts off with the host of it. One of the hosts being Savannah Guthrie, and the tragic thing that's happening, hopefully her mom is found alive. But it begins with that. And then you got Craig, I think it's Melvin, I think so, from the Today Show, the Craig guy, I believe it's Craig Melvin. You got him walking out of it and not wanting to do it. Then you got problems on the site. I think this is going to be an epically bad Olympics.
And it's going by one name, Crotchgate.
I've had a few crotch gates in my life.
That's right, Crotchgate. It all started in January when one German newspaper alleged that some male Olympic ski jumpers have been injecting hyaluronic acid into their penises.
Oh, yeah! That's what I should know. Whenever I hear that term hyaluronic acid, I think of when I worked at 102.5 The Bone, and they're like, oh, yeah, we'd rather be in 15th place on the weekend and give Hoppe a show, even though I snuck on 30 times. But they used to air that tea program, the Purity Products, whatever it was, and they'd be like, yeah, this green tea supplement has hyaluronic acid.
Before being measured for their ski suits in order to increase penis size. That would ultimately force the jumper to wear a bigger size.
I heard a rumor. I might as well just say it since I piss everybody off anyway. I heard a girl was going around talking about how big I am down there. I'm like, that's kind of flattering, but like, I love when women act like they don't need you, but then they talk about you.
Why is this a big deal? Well, according to the International Ski and Snowboard Federation, this change in clothing size would increase the surface area of the ski jumper's suit during competition.
Yeah, it helps you get hard.
Resulting in an increase in their flight in the air.
Oh, yeah!
And although nothing official has come out regarding these allegations made by Build, FIS Communications Director Bruno Sassi told BBC Sport there has never been any indication, let alone evidence, that any competitor has ever made use of a hyaluronic acid injection to attempt to gain a competitive advantage.
What are they going to say? Oh, yeah, we injected it in our penis all the time. It's kind of like whenever those people get caught in the Epstein files. Like, what's Bill Gates? It's kind of like Bill Gates. What's he going to say? Oh, yeah, I love having sex with 14-year-olds. I mean, they're going to, of course, admit that they're innocent.
Before the start of each season, ski jumpers are measured using 3D body scanners while wearing elastic body-tight underwear.
Oh, whatever. I don't care anymore. There's only so much penis talk I can do. This ain't the Howard Stern show.
Happy Hot Topic.
Halle Berry is setting the record straight while appearing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon February 5th. The Oscar winner confirmed that she and boyfriend Van Hunt are engaged after nearly 6 years of dating.
I wonder what it's like that you get to have her as a wife. Either it's going to end in such misery, or they'll be together for the next 30 years, hopefully 40, until they die. I wonder what she would be like as a girlfriend.
I did not say no. We just don't have a date.
Okay, well, that's the problem. Let me give you some advice. I've been engaged before. And you know what happened? November 2017, I got engaged on the beach. It was romantic. I had great sex that night. It said, "Oh yeah, Mrs. Hoppe." It was great. And then we broke up 7 months later. Why? Because there was no date set. When you say you're engaged, but there's no date set. You know what that is? Him trying to lock you down.
But of course I said yes, I would marry.
All right, good. Come on. Yay! Oh my God, that is the most Jimmy Fallon response ever.
Monsters Ball actress took a moment to clear up the confusion that she had turned down her boyfriend's proposal, even showing off her gorgeous ring.
Oh yeah!
Did put a little ring on it.
Ooh, my little. You know he's got another ring down under. That's a lot of cheering in that place.
In June 2025, Van revealed during their joint appearance on Today.com that he had proposed to Hallie, but her answer was, quote, on hold. He said, quote, "It's just out there floating." At the time, Hallie, who was previously married to David Justice, Eric Benet, and Olivier Martinez.
Wow, she's been married to 3 other guys? Oh my goodness! What a body count!
Said that she felt secure about where their romance stands, telling me
he's got to be, you know, when every time you get to have sex with Halle Berry, literally, there's a rap song about her from Hurricane Chris. Halle Berry. That's what I'm saying. Every time you have sex with a woman, but when it's Halle Berry, you gotta bring the ruckus.
The outlet, quote, "Well, I've been married 3 times. Van has been married once. And so, no, we don't feel like we have to get married to validate our love in any way. We don't."
All right, well, good luck to you guys. I hope the marriage goes amazing. I hope you're together till the end of time.
Happy Hot Topic!
Bianca Censori is speaking out about her nearly nude public appearances.
Oh yeah, Kanye West, when he's manic and a piece of garbage, he exploits that poor woman. She has that look in her eyes like she's being held captive.
Speaking with Vanity Fair February 6th, Bianca says the first time she and husband Kanye West met in person, her sheer bodysuit exposed her nipples. But she says, "That to me is basically not nudity. I was naked everywhere."
Oh yeah, that is a woman who is so detached from being a victim that she feels like if she promotes or defends herself that she'll be in trouble. It's kind of like Soon Yi, Woody Allen's wife, saying that it wasn't that big of a deal that Anthony Weiner was with a 15-year-old. That is a victim mentality. Kanye West is treating her like a victim.
"I didn't detach with it at any point. I consistently showed the same imagery over and over and over again. I live my artwork." Vanity Fair claims in 2025, Bianca Censori was the most Googled woman in the world.
Oh, yeah.
That came with a lot of scrutiny,
I looked her up.
including accusations Bianca is attention-seeking and
Yeah, she is. She's definitely a cloud chaser. Because when you're with Kanye West, you ain't with him for the personality.
under Kanye's control, rather than using fashion for sexual expression. While she didn't like that part, she says she's never gone home and cried or
She just has this look in her eyes like, "Daddy, why didn't you love me?"
lost sleep over it. But Kanye faced a very public mental health battle.
Yeah, he has. To say that he's had a public mental health battle is an understatement.
Revealing his bipolar disorder diagnosis in 2016.
All right, well, listen, I'm bipolar and I'm medicated. I know it doesn't sound like it today, but I am.
In 2025, the rapper entered a mental health treatment program in Switzerland.
Seems to be working right now. The thing is this. Reminds me of my Nana. Rest in peace. She's been dead 20 years. But she didn't take her meds because she thought she wasn't as outgoing. Kanye West does the same, where he says he's not as creative when you take your meds. I need to take my meds or I can't get a word out. 70 downloads.
In response to the health crisis, Bianca tells Vanity Fair,
I love all these pictures they're showing of them together. It's a little carousel. Every picture, they have to bleep out the boobies. This nipple on nipple with this woman.
"All I can do is always just be there and help. This year was a lot like doing CPR for months.
Oh, yeah.
I have the love and empathy for him to be able to do that. And I understand that the world doesn't."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's definitely CPR. Definitely, definitely CPR. That's definitely what that is.
Today on TMZ.
Now we know why Bella Hadid's either boyfriend or ex-boyfriend was arrested.
He looks like such a sociopath. He's got those crazy eyes. Well, no wonder she dumped you. You're a loser.
Turns out she was a damsel in distress.
Bella got pulled over by the cops. And so he went up to the cops and the cops was like, you clearly smell like alcohol.
That doesn't feel like public intoxication. He admitted that he had 4 beers.
But that's throughout the...
That's the line that's the line they say every time. I only had 3 beers times 9.
day.
Courtney's willing to stand up for the drunk is admirable.
That's not
What a drunken hag she is.
true.
That's not true, Jason.
So we think we know the timing by Savannah Guthrie and her siblings of this emotional plea to get their mother back.
We are ready to talk.
The authorities confirmed there were 2 deadlines in the alleged ransom note.
In the one that we got, there's a mention of 2 items that would be in the house. If these items are correct, there's reason to believe that this is legit. And we're told they're correct.
Travis Kelce reveals to TMZ Sports a major detail on his wedding with Taylor Swift.
How many kegs of garage beer will be at that reception?
Oh, yeah. How many women are you going to cheat on her with? Because we all know he's a cheater.
Lock, what kind of wedding is this going to be?
We all know he's a scumbag.
Travis Kelce reveals to TMZ Sports a major detail on his wedding with Taylor Swift.
How many kegs of garage beer will be at that reception?
Man, I can't even count that high.
Oh, no, not at all, because I can only count to 4, because I'm stupid.
It's a good question, and it really does unlock what kind of wedding is this going to be.
Is there any chance that Travis got home and Taylor said, I saw what you said to TMZ Sports? No.
100%. You know why? Because he's whipped.
We finally got the video from Outer Banks where the director was accused of grabbing and shaking one of the PAs.
Oh, yeah. What a smart decision.
I almost had an incident this morning.
You almost put your hands on someone?
What? Worse.
Worse?
I was eating and I had a knife and I'm going around the corner and Guernsey comes the other way and I got this.
I don't care. Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. Looks like you can't really trust Harvey Levin.
Happy Hot Topic!
The Today family is leaning on each other amid the search for Nancy Guthrie.
They really have to, man.
Nearly a week after.
See, Mike Calta? This is how you treat your coworkers.
After Savannah Guthrie's 84-year-old mother was reported missing, Today alum Hoppe Hoppe returned to the show February 6th.
God, I think Savannah's so pretty.
Where she reflected on her deep bond with the journalist. The 61-year-old emphasized how Savannah is always among the first people to step in and show support for her loved ones. She pointed out how each of her Today colleagues has a similar story.
Who was first in the hospital room when Hope was sick? Savannah.
Right.
Who hopped on a plane when your parents?
Oh my gosh.
Savannah.
First person.
Who was sitting by Uche? How about when your brother passed?
Hoda, who left her co-anchoring gig on Today last year, also shared how she's processing the news as her friend navigates this devastating chapter in her life.
Like what, they say like love is patient. Like love is kind. Like we'll be patient. And put prayers up. And
I wish I believed in God. It'd be nice to, believe in God and pray. But I'm proudly atheist.
Happy Hot Topic!
Adam Sandler shuts down a viral rumor involving his daughter, Sadie Sandler.
I love Adam Sandler. He made good movies. He's nice to everybody, and he's a good dad. Hell yeah, bro.
While walking the red carpet at the Santa Barbara International Film Festival on February 5th, where he was being honored for his career, the actor
has quite the career.
Addresses a TikTok that claims his 19-year-old daughter was publicly humiliated by a Chanel store employee, and that he responded by spending over $300,000 at the store. Adam tells People magazine none of that ever happened and calls the story completely fabricated.
Hell yeah, dude. Defend your daughter. Defend her honor.
Explaining, I've been hearing about this thing and
Hey, can we play the clip? Why does E! News do this every time? Where they have the boring reporter who sounds like this. Who sounds like Carbon from the accountant. Why do you have the reporter read it? Play the clip of Adam.
And it's just insane. It's just this made-up weird thing.
Wow.
Not a word of it is true. The video, posted February 2nd, used a fake voiceover to claim a store employee told Sadie she wasn't allowed to touch certain items, which Adam flatly denies and calls it one of the weirdest, dumbest rumors he's ever heard. But Adam did confirm one internet story is true. The comedian who shares daughter Sadie and 17-year-old Sunny with wife Jackie jokingly adds, "There's also some story I heard about me going to In-N-Out at midnight and getting a bunch of double-doubles. That story is true. The other one's pathetic."
I love Adam Sandler. He's a good guy, Adam Sandler.
Happy Hot Topic!
Chris Pratt is sharing the surprising reason he and Katherine Schwarzenegger went to premarital counseling.
Because he's a douche!
The Jurassic World star and his wife had a wedding ceremony at St. Monica's Church in Santa Monica, California, on the February 6th episode of Sirius XM's Literally with Rob Lowe podcast.
Oh, God. I love how Sirius XM, it's so weird. They paid all this money for podcasts that you can get on any other platform. They paid all this money for Call Her Daddy. And some people might listen to this and go, "Oh, you sound jealous." No, I just don't get why you would pay for something that you can get anywhere else.
He says a part of getting married at the church is doing premarital counseling.
Oh, yeah. God's real, all right?
Chris says, "We did like 6 sessions with this guy who is, by the way, the best thing in the world." One of the therapy topics was Christmas. An agreement the pair came to was to play Christmas music on November 1st and take down the tree December 26th.
That is weird, man. Religion's weird, dude. It ain't that deep. You're gonna get married and you're gonna break up at some point.
He adds, "We talked about it beforehand, so now we're on board. It's like 300 potential landmines, and you can defuse them beforehand."
Whatever, dude. I just don't like that he's like so against like women's rights. Like, dude, if your daughter got raped, you'd want her to get an abortion too.
And that way, if you have an issue, you talk about it and you hash it out.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Doesn't matter. We're all gonna die. We'll be in the ground getting eaten by maggots.
Happy Hot Topic!
Home Alone star Daniel Stern had a legal victory today.
Oh, yeah!
A California judge threw out the case against the 68-year-old who was accused of soliciting a prostitute at a hotel in December.
I don't understand. Like, I think there needs to be a point. Like, I know even if you were to have legal prostitution, some of them might still get sex trafficked, but there's so many guys that want to get their racks off, and we shame them. The thing is, he may have got a legal victory, all he wants to say, but he lost at ABC Pilot.
ET has learned the first-time offender completed a diversion class and the
Why didn't he just be like a freaking sugar daddy?
Charge was dropped.
I bet the girls would be like, "Oh my God, you're the guy from Home Alone. I'll go down on you if you buy me a steak dinner."
Happy Hot Topic!
Taylor Swift may be one of music's biggest superstars, but the Grammy winner has yet to take on music's biggest stage.
Yeah.
The singer has never headlined the Super Bowl halftime show. That's despite many Swifties speculating that 2026 was going to be the year.
I'm going to tell you, I already know why she's not doing it. I'm going to tell you what they're going to say. It's because she doesn't own the rights to it. When you perform on the Super Bowl, they can use that footage whenever and forever, and you don't own it.
So why has the performance never come to fruition? Well, Taylor herself cleared up long-standing rumors about a potential halftime performance during an October 6th appearance on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon.
Man, he's getting all the big interviews. Halle Berry, Taylor Swift.
Explaining that while the NFL's live music entertainment strategist, Jay-Z, often hits her up to gauge her interest, lately she has one very big reason for declining, and it has to do with her fiance, NFL star Travis Kelce.
I am in love with a guy who does that sport. A whole
That sport pop. Sounds like she has no idea how to describe football. That sport. That thing he does where he gets concussions and then yells at me when he comes home.
season, I am locked in on what that man is doing on the field.
Oh, so are they, okay, so maybe they were willing to negotiate that she would own her own footage, because that's what I've heard from insiders.
While the performance has not been on Taylor's wish list recently, there may have been other factors preventing her from
this is what they're going to say.
Signing on in the past. Taylor really started to take pop music by storm in 2014 with
I would say 2010.
a string of hits from her 1989 album.
Why are we saying 2014? She had We'll Never Ever Get Back Together in 2012. And she also got her Grammy stolen in 2000, or her MTV award in 2009. 2014 is a little too late.
But it's worth noting that from 2013 to 2018, the singer inked a brand deal with Coca-Cola, while its rival Pepsi resumed sponsorship of the halftime show in 2013 until Apple Music took it over in 2022. At the time, reports swirled that Tay had been approached, but at that
Oh, she's your friend. You call Tay all the time. Hey, Tay, how's it going?
point, she was in the midst of re-recording her albums that she made for Big Machine Records. Her response to Scooter Braun acquiring the rights to her back catalog when his company, Ithaca Holdings, bought the label in 2019.
Whatever, then. They left out that part, but maybe the insider that told me was wrong.
Happy Hot Topic!
Country fans hoping to see Luke Combs at this year's Super Bowl festivities will sadly not be seeing the country star this year.
No, not terrible country music.
Luke sharing on his Instagram story February 5th, one day before his scheduled performance at the Madden Bowl in San Francisco, that he is pulling out of the 2026 Super Bowl pre-party, which is taking place ahead of Super Bowl 60, happening on February 8th. The country crooner writing, "So sorry to miss y'all at Madden Bowl, but family always comes first. Have a great time."
Whatever. So I guess she's going to give birth. Luke Combs is a father.
Happy Hot Topic!
Kelsey Ballerini and Chase Stokes have split just over a month after they rekindled their romance.
That is so stupid. Why do you think that going back to your ex would be a good idea? Once you break up, even though there's a ton of pain, and even though you missed the bond, you gotta go and never come back. Who would have saw that coming? Trying to get back with your ex?
According to multiple outlets, the country singer and actor who first broke up in
She's so freaking cute.
September before getting back together in December are going their separate ways once again.
No, not them. I don't even care.
The news comes on the heels of Kelsey sharing that their relationship was in a good place, telling Entertainment Tonight at the Grammy Awards February 1st, "We've been together for quite a while now and done a lot of life together. He was with me getting ready today, and he'll be with me when we wrap. I love love, and I believe in it."
That's good. I love love too. It's just a drug, and the problem is, if you get too attached to a woman, it's like a withdrawal.
In fact, the singer explained that their on and off status was a bit overblown, adding, "I feel like outwardly it looked a lot more dramatic than it was, and that was quite the learning lesson for us." Kelsey also...
I'm glad you're learning, because you got some humble pie.
Chatted with Live from E!
With a side of whipped cream.
Emmy's host Zuri Hall about how she's taken a step back with being so open about her personal life.
Yeah, that's something I learned, I'll be honest. The whole world doesn't need to know who you're banging, because then here's the problem. When you take pictures with that person you're banging, oh, it's great, it's lovely, everything's dandy. But then when you break up and you start taking pictures by yourself, people go, "Hey, where's the girlfriend?"
I've always been a chronic oversharer, and I think for the first time at 32,
Man, she figured it out later than me.
I'm reining it in.
I know that's right.
Isn't
it true?
Hell yeah, sister, you go.
Like, I think the older we all get, it's just like something sacred about the privacy.
Yeah, I'm like, I think my life might just be my life for a while.
Mm-hmm. Kelsey's rep confirmed to E! News in September that the couple had split after nearly 3 years of dating. 2 months later, Kelsey revealed their reconciliation in a December 30th Instagram Stories post.
Yeah, it was the new year. They wanted someone to hang out with on New Year's. But listen to me. I'm a loud guy. I'm outspoken. But I'm a man of my words when I say, you never get back with your ex. Mm-hmm.
A hot new bombshell has entered Amaya Papaya's life.
That's a brat from Love Island.
Months after Love Island USA star Amaya Espinal split with fellow winner Brian Arenales, she reveals,
yeah, they seem like they were forced. You're telling me a relationship from a reality show didn't work? No way!
That she is dating a new man, posting a photo on her Instagram.
That's gotta make Brian feel awful.
Story of the pair enjoying a relaxing day at the spa.
Because as much as women want to imply that men have no feelings, the idea of the person you were banging someone else is awful.
Though her February 6th snap left his face out of frame to keep him anonymous.
Oh, yeah. It's like a POV.
Amaya put her boyfriend's physique on display.
Oh, yeah. Let me show off his muscles, because I'm a vapid woman.
He posed behind her in a beige tee that showed off his tattooed arms.
Well, whatever. There you go. Riveting stuff. This is good news right here. Just get stuff hanging out.
Quentin Aaron is on the mend.
This is the guy from Blindside.
Almost 2 weeks after the Blindside star's wife, Margarita, shared that he'd been admitted to the hospital and placed on life support following a fall in his home, his family shares a positive update on how he's doing. With his loved ones telling Us Weekly in a statement February 6th, Quentin is in a jovial mood, now laughing and smiling, and he is communicating to the best of his ability while he continues to recover.
It's good stuff. In the world, it's got awful news going on. Like this headline. I guess Luigi Mangione had an outburst in court. You're a murderer, dude. Show your ass. You're the worst. You're annoying.
Yeah. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mac and cheese, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Donald Trump on a dick, no boarding pass. Epstein's Island, snakes in the grass. I'll be on the mic, spitting the facts. While MAGA folks blind, got their heads in the past. Golden Tower dreams, but the soul's hollow. Followers sipping Kool-Aid, they blindly swallow. He ain't a savior, just a brand to sell. Narcissist king with a gilded shell. Ryan Hoppe calling it no filter, no cap. Truth cuts deep, sharper than a trap. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Mega cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Red hat screaming he's one of us, but he's eating filet while they scrape the crust. Mar-a-Lago party, champagne fountains, while they climbing up debt like scaling mountains. Happy hour buzz, breaking the trance. Pull the curtain back, man, he don't dance. Puppeteer strings got the bass hypnotized, but the greed in his grin can't be disguised. Donald Trump went to Epstein's Island. Making cheers, but the truth ain't silent. He don't care, just loves the reflection of Con in the mirror, chasing perfection. Heroes they crave, but they worship a fraud. A house of cards with a facade. Ryan's on there dismantling the show. No truth on blast, let the whole world know. No Messiah, just a man with a plan to take what he can and leave you in the sand.
Yeah!
Happy Hot Topic!
The Trump administration yesterday launched a website in an effort to help patients buy prescription drugs at a discounted rate. It's called Trump RX. The government.
Of course it has his name in it. And guess what? Most of the things he's done with his name have failed. But if it does lower my bipolar meds, that's fine.
The government-hosted website is not a platform for buying medications. Instead, it's set up as a facilitator, pointing Americans to drug makers' direct-to-consumer websites where they can make purchases.
All right, well, hopefully it helps. Here's Melinda Gates throwing her ex under the bus.
Happy Hot Topic!
This is not a woman you want to piss off.
If you can't eventually forgive somebody, then you hurt yourself, I think, right? And I don't want to live my life hurting myself.
You talk about needing to forgive for yourself because you don't want to live in that place. Have you forgiven your ex-husband?
Get over it! That's an evil laugh.
Linda French Gates is sharing some insight into her relationship with ex-husband Bill Gates and the long road to forgiveness following their 2021 divorce. In a new episode of NPR's Wildcard podcast, released in full on February 5th, the billionaire philanthropist spoke about what age has taught her about love, including the importance of absolute trust in relationships.
Yeah, well, she lost in that.
and whether she has been able to trust again following the breakup of her marriage.
I thought it might never happen again for me. And that was okay too. Like,
that's all dried up.
I trusted myself though. And if you trust yourself and you love yourself, I have lots of friends, male, female, kids. You know, I thought I was going to live my life.
Well, I've had enough of you. Here's Mike Tyson for some reason defending Trump.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for that. I'm really grateful for that. But listen,
he's a good guy.
My whole experience with President Trump is that he's just a genuine, real person. If he got
a genuine piece of garbage, like me.
Got your back.
Even though I had a good show and I don't swim.
With you 100%.
Yeah, he's a loyal guy. That's
my...
Shut up, Jesse Waters, whatever your name is, you little bitch.
Experience with him. That's my
experience. Because I can do something for him. Donald Trump's nice to people they can do something for.
Experience with him, yeah. That's why I'm for him 100% because he's never been nothing before me.
Before me, yeah. It's because he's good for Mike Tyson. Mm-hmm. But then again,
Kaylee Lauren.
Oops, Mike Tyson is a rapist. Sorry, surprised. Is it throwing you off? And then there's this headline that made me sick.
Happy Hot Topic.
Michelle and I tend to be pretty steady folks.
Oh, yeah.
We don't take ourselves too seriously. Sometimes
I don't know if that's true.
I worry that they're rooting.
But she really takes herself seriously.
For me to lose.
I don't think you've ever seen anything like it.
President Donald Trump under fire from both sides of the aisle after resharing a racist meme of the Obamas on social media.
Yeah, anybody out there that thinks it's not racist, you're telling me that you're racist. And I don't want you to listen because it was pathetic.
I think it makes them both look weak and foolish and desperate.
We are not going to show the video, but here's what you need to know. It's a 55-second animation that perpetuates debunked voter fraud conspiracies.
And it shows them as monkeys.
While depicting prominent Democrats as animals, all of them bowing to Trump.
I thought it was so funny. I was at a comic bar and someone I know who's openly racist was like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm like, yeah, because you don't like black people. It's so racist. And the fact that this is coming from our president's no good.
Lion. And toward the end, a centuries-old racist trope. Barack and Michelle Obama shown for 2 seconds with their faces on the bodies of apes.
I love how dramatic these reporters are to tell us how bad it is. Like, I know it's bad, but come on now. Talk a little more normal, says the guy who yells all day.
That gets me down.
The video posted on Trump's Truth Social account late Thursday and remained there for hours until...
Listen, do you really listen to somebody out there that I'm talking to right now that's like a fan of Trump for some reason, even though he wouldn't piss on you if you're on fire, it doesn't know you exist, and wouldn't care about you if he knew you exist. If you're out there saying, yeah, it's not racist, do you really think, listen to me, in your heart, do you really think he loves them? Do you really think he likes black people? Do you really think there wasn't a racist intent? Of course there was.
Well, it was finally deleted midday Friday amid the backlash. The White House now blames an anonymous staffer claiming...
Oh yeah, a president not taking credit for his social media? You're a loser then. You're a dummy.
The president never saw it, despite...
Yeah, if you have somebody posting things that the president hasn't seen on his own social media platform, then he's not fit to run the country. If he can't even run his social media account, even though I know he approved it, he's just running away from it. He's lying.
Previously confirming he signs off on everything posted to that page.
Yeah, well, he's just trying to run away from it because he's a coward.
And originally, Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt
that brat
defended the clip.
She's another cutie pie that's just stupid. Like, she's like an 8 out of 10. She's really hot, but her personality makes her like a 2.
Saying in a statement, this is from an internet meme video depicting President Trump as the king of the jungle.
Oh yeah, he's the king of the jungle of high prices and covering up pedophilia.
And Democrats as characters from The Lion King.
Yeah, but maybe don't put Obama as a monkey. Mm-hmm.
The only problem with that explanation, critics point out The Lion King doesn't have any apes.
The White House lying to us? No way.
What am I going to do with him?
Whatever, burn in hell. Listen, if you're out there and you're like, oh yeah, he means well, you're stupid. Here's Kaylee Cuoco talking about Ashley Tisdale to Andy Cohen.
Kaylee, Lauren B said, since you have a mom group of your own, what did you think about the whole mom group drama in LA?
I mean,
Life's too short and you're a bunch of morons.
If you don't like being part of a group, just leave, baby.
Right, just leave the group.
I think we have to talk about it.
She's so freaking hot.
Yeah. Essay about it.
We don't have to.
Right, Substack.
Just leave.
There you
That's what she's saying she does during breakups. She just leaves. She's bye-bye. People are saying that they think Jesus Christ might come back. That ain't going to happen because he's fake. The Winter Olympics are having more problems. We already know that. Let me see here. Walmart is being sued after a customer got sick from bread that was not cooked properly. Pizza Hut is closing many locations. And I saw this here. You know how like YouTube was claiming they were making no money and that they had to raise the prices of YouTube TV? Yeah, they made $60 billion last year. Kiss my ass and enjoy it. It's flabby, you little douche. Here is somebody who worked for Turning Point USA who was fired, and she has a few critiques of Erica Kirk. It's almost like Charlie Lou is the actual conservative, and Erica Kirk is just a woman who is a model who wanted to marry the rich guy. Here she is.
To do this, I didn't want this to be the ending result for me.
Yeah, I believe in God or whatever.
Or for Turning Point. It literally breaks my heart to make this video.
No, it doesn't. You're just trying to do that thing that like lawyers do too, and women do it, where before they insult you, they half compliment you because they don't have the guts to just full on insult you. That's what I'll do.
But I know that I owe it to Charlie and that this would be the expectation for me.
Whatever.
And so that's why I'm doing it. Everything's for Charlie.
Oh yeah, what a good guy he was.
Overall, it's really disappointing to see the direction in which Turning Point is going. And that is maybe one thing right that they got about this Uber ride is I'm not confident in where it's going as it stands right now.
It's almost like you have a dumb blonde running something when she's not smart.
And I'm really disappointed by that because I packed up and moved my entire life back to my hometown solely for the purpose of working for Turning Point.
Well, that was dumb because it's a stupid organization of fake news.
That is how much I loved this place. I just refused.
Shut up, dog.
To stand by, watch my peers be unfairly treated.
What an annoying dog.
And watch leadership attempt to take over something that was Charlie through and through.
Well, maybe it should end because he's dead.
And something that he poured his heart, soul, and mind into building and creating and maintaining.
Yeah, well, maybe it's time to turn it away and get rid of it. Here's Stephen Colbert talking to his annoying-ass wife on TV. Oh, how riveting. This just in to people listening to my show for the first time. I do not like Stephen Colbert. I think he was funny on Comedy Central when he was playing a character, but in real life, I think he's a douche. He ain't funny. He thinks he's so smart, but his jokes are 20 seconds and unfunny. Here is Stephen Colbert talking to his annoying wife.
Tax experts.
Whatever.
That's like $250,000 necklace right there.
Oh, God, take it off. Take it off.
Take off your clothes.
So I want to remind the audience that there are
what an annoying broad.
armed guards in this building right now.
What?
Yeah, I called Tony and he sent it over. Yeah.
Wow, he can't even be funny with his wife around. Because sometimes guys will open up. Like MJ's morning show has always been great, but adding Michelle every day's made it even better. Sometimes guys really open up when they're around their wife. This is how unfunny Colbert is. You got your wife there and you're not even funny.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I know. I mean, how long can I wear it?
Let's make a pearl necklace.
About 7 minutes. However long these jokes last.
I love the necklace.
Yeah, his jokes literally are 7 minutes. At least he's honest.
Thank you.
You should.
And thank you, Tony.
Don't love it too much. It's not yours. It was.
He's so funny. That Colbert's so hilarious. Shut up.
I was going to charge it to CBS, but they seem a little tight on cash right now.
Oh, well, that was good stuff. Just freaking hilarity, Colbert. He's just killing it out there. Here is the girl from Precious saying that people think that she's Lizzo like Paris Hilton's mom.
Mistaken for Lizzo?
Probably.
I think that Paris Hilton's mom.
Is that a Godfrey comedian that's got to make everything about race?
Kathy, yeah.
From Lizzo.
And that was weird because I've been to that lady's house and had a meeting with her. And I was like, I know you, Kathy.
Hey, Lizzo's tall, right?
Yeah, I never met Lizzo, but Lizzo and I do different things.
I would say so.
But
you're probably actually nice to people, unlike that Brad known as Lizzo. And you actually have the credibility to not take Ozempic.
Yeah, I guess we were. I've been confused for many a black fat.
All right, there you go. Getting a little uncomfortable. What's here? Here is Spencer Pratt talking about why Karen Bass, the mayor, should be in jail.
I want to know, based on the turnout tonight, how confident are you feeling in this upcoming, journey that you're getting ready to go on, or that you're already on?
Thankfully, before this event, the LA Times came out with what I've known since November, that Karen Basura has literally obstructed justice and took the LAFD after action report.
Whatever. Frickin' Spencer Pratt. I mean, at this point, since Trump's become a politician, anybody can be one. This is interesting. This is
our democratic institution.
Shut up. This is Andrew Tate on Piers Morgan talking about how Piers Morgan's into Epstein files.
Is our democratic institutions and how corrupt they are.
Yep.
And I want every single person inside of the Epstein files, including the innocent people, including you, including Elon, including everyone, to be investigated to the full force of the law, because it is not down to them to admit wrongdoing. That is why we have a rule of law. Criminals do not admit they did things wrong. They go to court and they prove they did nothing wrong. And what I am saying is that the British state has plenty of time. They have plenty of time to arrest people for tweets.
Yeah, you
they have
made
plenty of time to arrest people for nothing.
The fact that Piers Morgan's so quickly trying to get rid of him from talking about this proves that he's not innocent. Because an innocent person would not need to be proven.
Nothing. So they should be investigating this huge pile of evidence. And the real questions are these. Why did they ignore the pile of evidence for a decade? 1. 2.
I love how this is coming from a sex trafficker. Like the voice of reason is Andrew Tate.
Who paid Jeffrey Epstein and made him so rich? 3. What were they paying him for?
You made all these points, yeah.
What decisions have taken place?
Shut up, Pierce. Let him talk.
That have affected.
You failed in America. No one wants to hear you.
Affected the lives of British people based on the back of bribe money paid to pedophiles.
All right, there you go. Pedophiles. It's pedophiles. Who says pedophiles? Is it like a pedophile that works for PETA? Here's Chris Brown going off on the Grammys.
How many you got now?
I only got one, man, honestly.
Really?
Only one. It's only one. And
I mean, that's still something.
No, it's still something.
Maybe beating up a woman ain't the smartest idea.
I'm not a hater. I don't want to get, because I might get cut. I just did an amazing mural for the Grammy Museum.
I saw it.
I did something great. But I just feel,
shut up, bro.
I feel like the Grammys is fucking bullshit, bro.
Right, bro.
It's just it's bullshit, bro. Like
Do you participate in the voting process?
Hell no. But I'm gonna
hell no. They ain't gonna support a woman beater that's got a great voice.
Tell you why. Look, this is my thing.
You don't vote, bro?
What, I'm gonna vote for myself? That's
yes.
No, this is the thing. I shouldn't have to. I'm that great that I don't need to fucking vote for myself.
Whatever, dude. That's called narcissism. A woman beater being a narcissist? No way! Who would have saw that coming? Here's Jimmy Iovine, the music executive, talking about how little people make from Spotify.
Goes to Drake and Kendrick Lamar. What you're hearing about is that the artists are like, they used to be able to earn a living like that. But now, unless you're in that top chunk of heavy streaming, the money's not really meaningful.
Yeah, it's like 2 cents. By the way, if you ever want to hear a really good interview, look up Jimmy Iovine on the Howard Stern Show.
So that's a problem they have to fix.
I would say so.
There's no question about that. But there's a lot wrong with streaming, in my opinion.
Because you're a boomer.
It's one-dimensional. It's
convenience. You get whatever you want for $11 a month. Of course you don't like it. You've lost money because you're in the record business.
ATM machine. You put your money in, you get your music. They don't do anything for the artist.
The artist.
See, the artists want to communicate with their fans.
The artist.
Fans. Period. That's what they want. They want
some of the artists have autists.
To communicate. They want to market themselves. And the streaming services are still saying, we'll put you on our list if you're nice to us or if you like us.
Whatever, man. It's almost like you can't trust the rich and elite. Here's Blueface asking men what their favorite sex position is.
Man, what the position are you in physically?
Cowgirl. Mm-hmm. Get on top.
As a man, for a woman to lick your ass, brother.
That's a little uncomfortable.
I can't think of one position you could be. You could be like this.
All right. This world we live in. Oh, Blueface. Here's Glorilla's sister saying that Tory Lanez slid into her DM and gave her $2,500.
How much of that does she owe to you and the rest of the family of that $2 million?
She can get all of it like $2,500 a piece.
How much?
$2,500.
$2,500.
So yesterday, Glorilla's sister Scarface appeared on TMZ Live saying that Glorilla does not support her family.
Yeah, it's almost like you should make your own money. Why are you relying on your sister? Mm-hmm.
And she shared that she's actually requesting $2,500, and things just got a little bit messier. So let me give you guys an update. Glo's sister Scarface later jumped on social media alleging Tory Lanez slid into her DMs, writing, "If you're actually up and really tripping about $2,500, I'll send it to you, gang." And she posted this with.
There's some prison guard that got in trouble, though, that Tory Lanez, who's in prison, has access to this thing known as DMs.
The caption, "He didn't want me to post this, but your boy heard about the situation all the way in jail. Tory Lanez, thank you."
Whatever. So I guess it was one of his friends that has access to his social media. I miss him. He's got some good music. I prefer the rapping. Here's Sophie Rain from OnlyFans, who's the so-called virgin. Here she is saying that her family, talking to her cousin, saying that her family doesn't like her.
We're literally family. Can you just sit here and talk to me and have a conversation? I don't want to talk to you. Why? Immediate family is not talking to me because of you.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry. Is that my fault? It is your fault.
This is a cat fight between two Gen Z brats.
Told them. They should have known. You should have had a conversation with them instead of hiding it. But that was my decision to not tell them, and I told you that before. No.
Man, we have no morals in this world.
You didn't. I didn't know. Okay, you must have forgot, but I've told you in the past. Okay, well, I didn't know.
What a bunch of losers. You claim you don't want to talk about it, but then you go on a podcast talking about it.
I was just under the assumption because you knew that my family knew. I thought that your family knew also. No. Oh, they didn't, and you told
them. They don't know that I have clam chowder on my face.
Them. I thought she didn't want to talk about this.
Just hook up already.
I'm not talking to you anymore.
Oh, well, you're doing a podcast, so you kind of have to talk to her. These crazy girls out there losing their mind. Here's Offset. I'll play a little bit of it. I call her daddy talking about the song Versace, 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 Versace. How it was popping, and he didn't know because he was in prison, but one of the prison guards was listening to it.
Has that moment of the oh fuck we made it moment with Migos? What do you think that was for you guys?
See, I was incarcerated when my song popped, and then Drake got on my song. Got on our song, shout out to my brother. And I was in a jail cell one day, right?
Whatever.
And they doing count at 6 a.m. and I'm up and he's singing my song as he do count. So the whole time I'm in there, I'm not telling people what's going on because I really don't know what's really going on. I just know we was in a motion, but I'm in jail. My mind's everywhere. I'm in a bad space and the guard doing the count. And he's singing Versace, Versace, Versace. And I'm like,
that was such a banger when it came out. Unfortunately, my dad had cancer, but I had the house to myself while my mom was working, and we would underage drink and listen to that.
And I couldn't believe it. I walked up to the door, and he move from the door so I could see who in the room. And then as he walked off, he's singing the song.
That's kind of cool. It's got to be one of those we made it moments. One of my we made it moments was when I was on 102.5 The Bone. And the repairman came into my apartment to fix something at 11:10 when I got home from work. And he goes, and he brought up something from my show. Anywho, Bow Wow is saying that he's the reason Chris Brown, B2K, and Soulja Boy have a career.
And a lot of things before it popped. You know what I'm saying? For instance, B2K, I didn't discover him, but
Y'all didn't know them until they came on my tour. Chris,
yeah, you know, it's all about me.
Came into the game. I was the first person to collab with Brown when nobody was trying to extend a hand out to Chris. Nobody.
Listen, I like Bow Wow's music. I think it's good, but he seems a little jaded.
Wanted to help Brown. Nobody
wanted
to teach him. No.
Got it. So you're gonna take credit. Make some new music, bro. Let me love it. Let me hold you is a good song. Why are you living in the past? It's kind of like me saying 1025 The Bone had no idea what to do with the after show until I was number one. Now they got Johnny B. I'm so funny. You know why I'm funny? Because I say I'm funny. Here is T.I. saying that 50 Cent doesn't want any smoke with him. Right here on Happy Hour.
Man, I said who I wanted.
You want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke, though.
Oh, Lord.
I want to smoke with T.I., though.
I called my man out. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool.
It's cool. I'm passive aggressive. I almost got caught for sex trafficking, but there was statute of limitations.
So now here we trying to think about other people who would do it.
Shut up, T.I., you little bitch.
You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Damn.
Shut up, Shannon. Let him talk.
We mentioned Wayne, and Wayne wouldn't be bad. I respect Wayne.
I respect the man, even though I'm a terrible person. And I made my daughter get her hymen check when she was 18.
Boy fan.
Yes.
Never forget. I'm a terrible father, and I traumatized her. You know what tomorrow is? It's the Super Bowl. Hell yeah. Patrick Mahomes' dad is in a little bit of trouble. He could be facing 10 years in prison because he got caught drinking. And he did it on the 1-year anniversary of his DUI, Father of the Year. We're so proud of you, bud. But I think tomorrow's game could either be really good and really entertaining or a snooze fest. I wonder what Sam Darnold we're going to get. But Tom Brady unfollowed the Patriots on Instagram. Isn't that crazy news? Isn't your life better off knowing that? Like before you knew that, you didn't know how good your life was, but now your life is so changed. The Pro Bowl had a record low 1.9 million views. It's almost like it sucks. And I guess Tinder usage is through the roof in the Bay Area on Tinder. Isn't that riveting? And Adam Vinatieri, Drew Brees, Larry Fitzgerald, Luke Kuechly, and Roger Craig made the Hall of Fame. Here is an OnlyFans girl.
I've been playing Misplay for...
We have too much going on here. Sorry. Been doing a show an hour. Getting a little tired. Here is an OnlyFans model who's pretty freaking hot saying that she wants to hook up with Drake May.
Hey, this might get me canceled, but I don't care. Did you guys see Drake May at the end of that AFC championship? Like, he did not look happy. And I don't know what's up with his wife. She kind of reminds me of like a trad wife. He's like 23. He can do so much better than that.
Oh, you got raging daddy issues, a little imbecile.
I know. I shouldn't say that.
But I am, because I have nothing else but my boobs.
A little message for Drake May. I'm not doing anything after the Super Bowl. And
oh, damn.
And if you win, I think we could have a better time than going to Disney with your wife. Yeah.
What a skank!
I'll be around.
Whatever. I hope that woman never has kids. She's not fit. She's an imbecile. Here is Drewski pissing off Barry Sanders at the NFL Awards.
Decided not to pull up tonight, so I guess on his behalf, Jackson Smith Najigba.
I did.
Najiba.
Barry Sanders did not approve. Anywho, here is Bad Bunny.
Happy Hot Topic!
We're filled with anticipation as we await what Bad Bunny has in store for this year's Super Bowl halftime show.
I don't think I can play this because they got his music in the background. What's going on with Haley Steinfeld, the cutie pie?
Happy Hot Topic!
Haley Steinfeld details the secret to making her marriage with Josh Allen work. On February 6th, the actress responds to a fan question in her Beau Society newsletter about how she and the Buffalo Bills quarterback stay connected while both juggling busy careers. And according to Haley, it comes down to being fully present. She writes, "I love this question. There's an easy answer in my brain. I don't want to seem cliche, but we focus on being truly present with each other." The 29-year-old explains exactly how they do that, adding, "We're big on weekly date nights and going no phones for an hour at the end of the day." Haley and Josh—
That's what I do. Only I do it with my right hand.
Dating in 2023, got engaged in 2024, and just 6 months later, tied the knot in May 2025.
Hell yeah, wife it on and never cheat. Here is Kurt Warner talking about the Hall of Fame.
There's so many people upset right now about Belichick, arguably the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah.
Does a complete reconstruction of the way that the Hall of Fame is voted on need to happen? A revamp?
I mean, I think you always want to look at it. I think you want to understand why. I mean, that's, I think, the biggest thing for a lot of us is to, okay, for those that didn't vote in that direction, why? What's the reasoning behind it? And then you get in a room and you weigh all of that, Was it because of some of the scandals, so to speak, that they
Of course it was.
went through? Was it because
And his hot-ass wife. Girlfriend, I mean.
of the fact that coaches are 1 year, only have to be out 1 year?
All right, I'm getting bored. And I have that saying, if I'm bored, you're bored. 3 doors down, Brad Arnold dead after stage 4 cancer. That's no good. What else we got here on TMZ? Mark Wahlberg, here's what he thinks about the Super Bowl. Which, by the way, I have been listening to Good Vibrations on repeat. Marky Mark. Here's what Mark Wahlberg thinks of the Super Bowl.
How are you, brother? You think when it's crunch time, Tom's actually going to root for the Pats? Come on.
Oh my God! I hope so. How do you not root for the Patriots? How are you, my brother?
What do you think the game is going to be like, man? I mean,
it's going to be an ass whipping.
I hope those stupid Bostonites go to bed crying.
The Patriots going to win big.
Well, they're going to win big. Mark Wahlberg. MLB star Terrence Gore, dead at 34. Rest in peace, bro. Man, that'd be like me dying in 2 years. Side chick to Giselle Bundchen and her boyfriend seen biking around with their wedding ring. No way! It's almost like they're married. Who would have thought? All right. It's time for Hoppe's Hoops.
Yo. Brian Hoppe on the mic, breaking down the scenes. NBA drama, living out the dreams. Ex-wives wilder, stories about the queens. Dropping knowledge bombs, all in on the schemes. Hoppe's Hoops, man, he knows it all. From scandals to the court, rise and fall. Tune in, now you'll have a ball. Hoppe Hour got that shock and awe.
Happy Hot Topic!
Giannis and the Bucks were trolling Shams after Giannis didn't get traded at the deadline. Giannis made a few posts on his Instagram, one earlier being no pencil, but I'm still drawing all the attention. And then once the deadline hit, he posted that iconic scene from Wolf of Wall Street where he says, "I'm not effing leaving."
All right, there you go. He'll leave in the offseason, though. Here is Jamal Murray on the All-Star game.
Yeah, I really kind of lost interest in All-Star, just watching whatever they're doing out there. It's just like, I'd rather go vacation if that's the basketball we're going to be playing, you know what I'm saying?
Got it. And supposedly Anthony Davis is not happy he's on the Wizards. Man, he really messed up on not being good for that team that is known as the Lakers.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I got it.
Yo, it's Hoppe hour, we about to go live. Tampa Bay News is the place we arrive. From the beach to the bay and the city's crazy moves. We got stories hotter than the Florida grooves. Tampa Bay News, we making it spin. All happy hour when the real begins. Turn it up loud, let's get in the mix. From St. Pete to the world, we bringing the fix. Bringing the fix, 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 come on.
Oh, happy hot topic.
Just hours before fans poured into downtown Tampa for the Bolts game, one city councilman pushed for a way to help alleviate traffic jams in the area.
Compared to other major cities, Tampa does have it easy, but Councilman Bill Carlson says this traffic makes it hard for people to get around.
Duh! There's too many New Yorkers here. Go back to your other 5 boroughs. Don't make this a 6th borough.
And it's hurting business. 10 Tampa Bay News reporter Miranda Parnell is live for us tonight in Tampa.
And Miranda tonight is a perfect example of the traffic woes.
Dave, that's right. You know, even just riding around to get the footage for this story was a headache for us tonight with all that additional traffic from the game. And like you all said, Councilman Bill Carlson is saying something has to change.
Whatever.
Now, representatives from TPD as well as the mobility department both say they are actively looking at solutions.
Don't let people move here, put up a wall. I know Trump said he's going to put up a wall for Mexico, put up a wall for Florida.
When it comes to fixing traffic jams in downtown Tampa, drivers like Robin Field say they'll take
any fix we can get.
At a Tampa
Good luck with them.
City Council meeting today, Councilman Bill Carlson made an impassioned pitch to Tampa Police and the Mobility Department to get that fix.
It's not going to happen.
I'm pleading with you guys, please. This is not acceptable the way it is.
Oh, it's never going to change. What's going on here?
Oh, happy hot topic.
Well, tonight we are getting our first look at what a new Rays baseball stadium may look like in Tampa.
That's so much money over a team that doesn't care about the area. They're just settling. It's like being married to a woman that's a 6 out of 10 and being like, oh, I can't do any better. Whatever. It's all it is. Mm-hmm. And if you think it's any different, you're wrong. I am the authority on everything, and I'm always correct. I've never been wrong. Even though I said in high school that Kyrie Irving was going to be a bust. But I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am always correct. Listen to me. I'm a loudmouth. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe. Sure. Kind of. Whatever. Mm-hmm. All right. I hear.
The Rays released renderings of the stadium and the planned development around it. The Rays have a tight timeline to get approval and build the stadium. They hope to be playing baseball there in time for the 2029 season. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson joins us live from...
Remember when it was 2026? Then it's going to be 2035 and then just keeps on going.
From Hillsborough College with this late development. Jeff.
Good evening, Jen and Keith. Well, the Tampa Bay Rays hope to build their new stadium just east of where I am currently standing.
Honestly, you know what? I don't care. I got another headline here about how they're going to pause the redevelopment of the historic gas plant in St. Pete. You know what? What a waste of time. You have so many people in the area that got screwed by the hurricane. But hey, a baseball team that has the money needing help, screw you. Yeah.
Arlington Heights, where the stories flow. Ryan Hopp's got the mic, he's running the show. He calls it like it is, no sugar, no glaze. Serving up the truth in a Midwest blaze. Chicago news, hop on the ride. Windy City truth with no place to hide. Ryan's got the headlines, he's keeping it real. Chicago news, giving you the deal.
Oh, happy hot topic.
It's video you'll see only on CBS News Chicago tonight.
Oh, they love to say only on our site. Shut up.
A burglary crew smashing into an Oak Lawn restaurant. Our Jermont Terry spoke to the owner, left cleaning up a big and frustrating mess.
Whatever.
At #95, the restaurant's
a little slow, but the owner is grateful it's not looking like the gaming room connected to the Oaklawn restaurant.
We kind of built this room off to the side so it wouldn't really take away from the ambiance of the restaurant.
Yet it caught the attention of this burglary crew.
So many thugs in Chicago.
Thursday morning. Take a look. Around 5 a.m., 4 guys...
They're listening to WGCI.
Jumped out of a car. Watch as they go to the trunk and pull out a sledgehammer to enter.
No, a bunch of losers. Anyway, I don't want to talk about Chicago crime. I want to get out of here.
Static crackle, mic pops, the hour is hoppy. Cleveland skyline foggy, steel mills choppy. City on the Cuyahoga, hearts heavy, never sloppy. Radio waves carry tales, but they ain't glossy. Concrete jungle, potholes where dreams collapse. Downtown echoes the cabs and faded caps. Past the preaching hustle, corner kids trading maps. Where the vibes Midwest, but the struggle overlaps. Cleveland news, where the truth gets raw. Rust Belt blues, every crack, every flaw. Unfiltered takes, no sugar, no draw. Hoppy on the mic, spitting facts, no law. Back alleys whisper, still grit in the air. Hoppy pulling cars, city troops laid bare. Bars sharper than the skyline, no time to spare. Opinions heavy as the lake, but he don't care. Radio days, static hum in the booth. Voice booming through the speakers, hitting with the truth. Tower City shadows, echoing the youth. Uncut, unpolished, Cleveland's the proof. Hoppy blends, no rose tint, just grind. Every segment a slice of Cleveland's mind. From the flats to the heights, stories combined. Unfiltered, unbothered, unrefined.
Happy Hot Topic!
News 5.
Oh, yeah. It's not a news report without that music.
News 5.
That's what it sounds like when I climax.
News 5 Sports is sponsored by Serpentini Chevy.
Get to the point. I don't care what Chevrolet is sponsored by.
#1 Chevy dealer in Ohio.
It should come as no surprise that officially Myles Garrett is the best defender in the NFL. And it is unanimous.
Hell yeah! Get out of Cleveland before it's too late.
Myles Garrett is the AP Defensive Player of the Year.
All right, so there's that. And then there's this headline right here.
Happy Hot Topic!
All right, well, turning now to the Browns, where there was some fleeting hope, perhaps, that the relationship between Jim Schwartz and the organization might be repaired.
Sure. The team passed on defensive coordinator for the head coach job. That left Schwartz wanting out.
And our News 5's Cameron Justice tells us now Schwartz has officially walked away.
All right, so he quit. There's this headline here. So I have a lot of listeners in Ohio, 70 dollars, but I have a lot of listeners and people tell me how awful of a governor Mike DeWine or whatever his stupid name is, and he wants people that are pro-marijuana advocates to quit whining about the new rules. Listen, you stupid boomer. Life is hard, and it's a lot to live in Ohio. You got to be high to live in Ohio.
Marijuana enthusiasts have been out collecting signatures to get a referendum on the ballot to repeal new restrictions on cannabis in Ohio, including a ban on intoxicating hemp.
Oh my God, why? Why do you care? If someone wants to get high after working a 9 to 5 that's underpaying because the governor set the freaking minimum wage.
Columbus Bureau reporter Morgan Trout's been covering this right from the start and explains now how THC businesses have different views on that push.
Investing early, Scotty Hunter's risk has paid off.
Hell yeah, bro.
We have been able to grow our business. We've been able to hire more people.
He sells THC-infused beverages.
Oh yeah, those give me a panic attack.
But starting in mid-March, these low-level hemp products will be illegal.
It's stupid, Mike DeWine. Why don't you drink one and realize that you're an uptight boomer?
Governor Mike DeWine signed a bill in
You little bitch.
December. It has two main components. A ban.
Oh yeah, all these politicians care to claim about small business, but then ruin small businesses while they're the ones with the big little salaries, living their life. Screw you.
On intoxicating hemp and changes to marijuana policy.
Oh yeah, Mike DeWine, let's just smoke a blunt and relax. Life's short. How old are you, you stupid boomer? Mike DeWine age. Let's see how old this guy is. He is 80 years old, 79. Dude, you got about 2 years left. Relax.
Hunter says that this could hurt his business, which is why he's helping collect signatures to get a referendum on the November 2026 ballot to repeal Senate Bill 56.
It's about the freedom of choice and, the government not being...
Yeah, the government claims, oh, you have the freedom of everything, but then you can't get high. Shut up. It ain't cocaine. You should really be working on the pill poppers in your state.
Overbearing in what people can do day to day in their everyday life. And the SB 56 complete.
The boomers just think of the 70s, like the beatniks and the hippies that smoke weed. Mike DeWine, I bet everybody that works for you gets high because you're awful to be around, you little bitch.
Really tramples all over them.
But 21 plus breweries aren't the only place you can buy hemp. You can get it in gas stations and
hell yeah, that stuff gets you funky.
Smoke shops with no age requirements.
This gray market pop up selling dangerous drugs.
Oh, it's so dangerous. It's so shut up.
To children and all other Ohio.
The children, even though they're all underage drinking. Everyone knows that I got fired in Cleveland for getting drunk, okay? Obviously, that place parties. Maybe focus on that, honey.
Consumers. The biggest opponent to the repeal effort is actually the marijuana industry.
Whatever. I'm sick of this. So stupid.
Adrian Robbins represents Ohio's licensed cannabis dispensaries who are frustrated by the lack of oversight on hemp. But hemp...
Yeah, they don't like it because they're losing business. But all these people claim to care about you. They don't. These are the rich and elite that screw you. You everyday average Joe, you plow your snow, you get up in the morning, and you just want to get high. And they want to screw you over for their own pockets.
Some sellers say that dispensaries just hate losing business to them.
Yeah. What a hag.
Is this a turf war between the regulated marijuana industry and the...
Of course it is. It's also a turf war with every ex I had, because I'm awful to date.
Unregulated hemp industry?
That's a great question.
But she says no.
Of course she's going to say no. If it wasn't a turf war, you wouldn't want to ban the products. Shut up.
Because hemp shouldn't have turf.
You have a group of businesses who decided to invest in Ohio and now serve adult use cannabis consumers and do it in a safe way.
Oh yeah, go to our products. Shut up. It's all about the government having money.
On the other hand, we have no idea where these products are coming from.
That's what's fun about it. How do we know where your products are coming from, honey? We're just going to trust you? There's nothing trustworthy about you.
Fun times in Cleveland again. Still Cleveland. Come on down to Cleveland town, everyone. Under construction since 1868. See our river that catches on fire. It's so polluted that all our fish have AIDS. We see the sun almost 3 times a year. This guy has at least 2 DUIs. The flats look like a Scooby-Doo ghost town. Don't slow down in East Cleveland or you'll die. Our economy's based on LeBron James.
Donovan Mitchell.
A house for the price of a VCR. Our main export is crippling depression.
They use the R word here.
It could be worse though, at least we're not Detroit. We're not Detroit.
It's time for radio news.
Hey, yo.
Breaking news. Alan Cox is still in Cleveland and still a bitch.
Motherfuckers, yo. Static crackles, Hoppe on the air, spilling radio secrets, man, he don't care. Airing out the closet, skeletons in pairs. DJ Drama, he's the one.
Oh yeah. The Fred Show. My good friend Christopher Frederick, who's heard in Charlotte and Minot, Norfolk, Raleigh, Salt Lake City, and West Palm Beach, and out of Chicago. I've known him since his first day in Chicago when he was Brother Fred. He just added Cincinnati, 107.1 Kiss FM. I texted him yesterday and we had a long chat.
Interns running.
Fred's one of those guys that began with not the best ratings in Chicago, but they didn't give up on him, and he hasn't changed. Because there's other people that work for iHeart. They're a menace. That once they got big and famous, they changed. Fred never did.
Fake contests ringing, same top 40.
Pat McAfee says he has a personal issue with wanting approval from people that don't like him. I can relate. Craig Ferguson's getting a show called American on Purpose on CNN. Hopefully it's not too political, because we miss that Craig Ferguson. And oh yeah, here's some good news here. Abby Murphy, who was on the Burt Show, the legendary Burt Show, goes on for a quarter century in Atlanta in about 50 markets. She was out of a job for 2 months. Well, now she's working with my former coworker, Scott Tavlin, over at Magic 94.9. Congrats, Abby. A good job. Welcome to Tampa. You'll be hearing about me in that building. That's all they have. Wow, I just did 90 straight minutes of non-stop happy hour. You know how MJ says 90 minutes of non-stop MJ? That was 90 minutes of non-stop happy. 856-49-HOPPY. That's 856-494-677367. You can tweet at me at Ryan Hoppy Radio. You can always email me, RyanHoppyRadio@gmail.com. This show is for the hard-working average Joe and Jane that grind in life. I don't care where you live. As long as you have my show on, it's all that matters. This is Happy Hour. Time for some music and commercials.
Happy Hour. Happy Hour.
It's time for Hoppy in the morning.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
Happy Hour will be right back.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
In the nuts, and we'll call it a day.
The semen was so big. As a reminder, if you don't feel like listening to this next song, you can skip over it. But Ryan Hoppy of Hoppy Hour takes pride in his selection, so stick around, folks.
Oh yeah, here's DJ Young with Every Day My Weekend. It sounds better when he does it.
Every day my weekend. Man, I ball every day my weekend. We gon' ball man, every day my weekend. Hoes, I be freaking. You ain't it make you rain, but drop, leave you leak. Okay, nigga, I'm just light skinned. I ain't Puerto Rican. No. Michael Jackson PC. My ice still like his bleach. Man, swear that I'm amazing. Come out with Caucasian. Bitch, I'm the bomb, so they think that I'm a Raven. Yeah, I'm talking like the Taliban. Tools from Afghanistan. My car sits so high, don't stop, no, bitch, I land. And all this ain't juice, man, but I'm on that juice, man. Give me 5 bottles of that goose, I get a loose, man. For real, baby, you playing. Do that on the handstand. I do this shit every day. Ballin's in my plan. Yeah, ballin', that's my 9 to 5. Me expect that you alive. You don't want this kind of beat, you will get Kentucky down. Hearses to the verses, nigga, you just sweet like Hershey's. Moving in between your girl thighs. Surprise, every day my weekend. I'm man, I ball. Every day my weekend. We gon' ball.
Every day your weekend, go ahead, 'cause it's your birthday. Every day go hard, you say, I got a Thursday. Party like a holiday. 10 more months, they on they way. They shut the stage down like a running back, go all the way. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, got them bras on they knees, they chilling on the beach with palm trees, my island girls say, young. Put it in figure, hey, you know I fuck with Bush. Overdosing on the strong, rolling quarters of the kush. Club Miami Saturday, girls the baddest in my book. I just walk right on in while you lame niggas look. Hey, even on a Sunday, I don't take a day. Y'all in Club Atlanta Station in my nigga Q ain't it low. Chicken see the insides. First they take they shirt off. Second when they hear our songs, then they take they skirts off. Third she gon' serve us, mouth stick her tongue out. 4 hours later, fucked us all. I was like, wow, y'all got milk money, bitch, nigga. I'm a cash cow. Every day my weekend, living life on a fast route.
Every day my weekend, and I ball, every day my weekend, we gon' ball. Every day my weekend, and I ball, every day my weekend, we gon' ball,
Let's go! This following segment has been brought to you by Fortify.com. FORTIFEYE.com for the best pre- and post-workout around. Comes in the form of coconut caramel and fruit punch. However the hell you want to get pumped up before the gym, go to Fortify.com and use promo code RYAN20. Amir Academy of Martial Arts at AmirAcademy.com. 2700 22nd Street North in Edmonton, St. Petersburg. Women's self-defense classes, kids classes, MMA classes, whatever the hell you need. I'll go. There. WhatShay'sPrinting.com, the best printing company in all the Bay Area. Business cards, posters, yard signs, whatever the hell you need printed up. I'll go. There. Finally, are you mentally ill like me? If you live in Florida or Maryland, go to counselingoncall.net and there you can sign on. All right, we're going to come back in happy hour, keep this party going.
Hello again. It's your favorite San Francisco DJ, Hammer and Hank. I may look normal, but the truth is, I have a condition known as autism. That's right, it's a condition, not a disease. Fact is, autism can strike anyone, regardless of who they are. People with autism normally have difficulties in verbal and nonverbal communication skills, social interactions, and leisure activities. In a recent study, people with autism are less likely to have a job and more likely to become homeless. I beat the odds by having loving friends and family, having a college education. I have even worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an honored personality for many years. Always remember that people with autism want the same things as you, to be happy and successful. To find out more about autism, please contact your local mental health center or visit autismspeech.org. This is Hammer and Hank, and I appreciate your kindness.
Yeah, Drizzy baby, you already know what it is. It's the first time I'm high, it's the first time I smoked in like 3 months. I'm sorry mom, I had to do it to him. 40, I see you. Oh, I see you, homie. I stayed late tonight, right? You know what happened when I stay late. Yeah, Boy Wonder, I swear it's like this every single time. Toronto, I got you, I got us. Yeah, I'm a hog, gotta get along with, get on the song with. When shit be going right, well I just flip into the wrong shit. The team that I belong to, the artists I put on with, don't ever ask for nothing, cause them niggas got their own shit. Me and Weezy like a mouthful of hot peppers, black Ferrari with the red seats, I call it playing checkers. I'm never doing verses, I'm forever giving lectures. If you're trying to meet with money, I'll be happy to connect ya. Life is better than it's ever been, scheduling $1 million meetings with the president. Someone cut the lights on. Where is Thomas Edison? Got a new condo, watch me as I settle in. I deserve an MTV show for me and my people. And if you're trying to zone, I got a whole swish of sweet food. Rappers all liars and they women are deceitful. Adding to they subtract me, I never be an equal. Last place, Drizzy is the nigga in the lead now. Weezy told me just write every single thing you need down. Then he got it for me and I'm happy as can be now. About to start balling like I'm coming off a rebound. Yeah, and I should have the most bragging rights because a nigga spit crack, bag it tight. Hate when rappers say they trying to get their swagger right, cause I done came with more fire than a dragon fight. Fuck you, pussy ass hater, you should do you. You ain't heard of me, then you should go and get a Blue's Clue. Oops, I mean a red clue. Wayne's here, Sue Woo. Betty felt that like the end of a pool cue. But I ain't banging, I ain't waving no flag. I'm ATF, but they ain't seeing no badge. It's Heartbreak Drake, I hate to see him so sad. I could son you, see a little me and your dad. I'm the same yellow boy that used to play up on the grass. He can pocket 20,000 to be anywhere they ask me. Cash like Johnny, banks like Ashley. Burning like a camel light, stupid hoe ash me. But don't ask me shit about me. And know the game really ain't shit without me. She might have to pay me, but I dick her down free. Wanna know if it's the truth, then pull the zipper down the seat. Yeah. I'm gone now. Drizzy, I got us. This is my promise. I'ma bring that barrel to them bitches' eyeliners. And what I make up would fuck up your skin. I pick the buck up and buck, then buck again. I would buck your friend, then suck up her twin. I put the buck up to him, then buck and buck again. Suck nut, you duck, fuck your unloving kin. Now don't rub it in like Lubriderm on a new tattoo. I had to kick my princess up out my castle. Dad who? Never had that dude. Always had a black too. Even when I was at school, cause bullies aren't bulletproof. Red scarf hoodie too. Probably ain't as hood as you. Stupid motherfucker, the only thing in the hood is you. I do everything good as you know. I do everything better. I get paid for every letter A, B, C, etc. Fetch a bone. Like a dog, motherfucker, I am gone for your neck in a sec. Bring it back like work in the trunk. And my exit coming up, yeah, I am headed to the buck like buck again. Might fly to LA and just fuck Corinne. Nah, fuck Corinne. Let's get bucks again and fucking spend them bucks and then just fuck Corinne. If I told you I'ma do it, I did it. Got my city on my fitted. Bout to pop up, let's get it, motherfucker. What you waiting on? It is about a minute past piston. I'm about to get shitty. I'm with it. If money is the it you want me with, and I probably just spit on the chick you won't be with. And I hate a bony bitch, only like I'm only thick. And I own hip hop. If you don't spit, I'm gonna evict. And I just sold a lot of property to a buyer, and I think his name was kinda like Drake Drizzy Rogers or Drizzy Drake Rogers. I'm too busy to play father, and when it comes to the game, I'm too willing to play harder. So harder I go. There he go. They chant MVP when I shoot a free throw. CEO, Jazz, what they do? The haters on their face and in their asses a shoe. Faster than you, badder than you, radder than you, etc. I told you I get paid by the letter like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, C, top. Yes, he rock. And me and Drizzy both wrote on Detox. That was just a footnote. How long can he could go? Wondering when he stop, bitch, when the beat stop. So I'ma keep rocking to the sheetrock, bend in the heat. I send burn skin. The end. Young Moolah, baby.
Happy Hour will be right back.
Oh, yeah. Let's go through all the sponsors right now. I never get freaking podcasts that begin their show with like 7 live reads or sponsors. I'm like, who's listening to that? If I were that sponsor, I'd be pissed off. Well, what do I know? A lot. This following segment has been brought to you by Cheeky Mouth Guards at getcheeky.com. When I tell you it's the best way to quit biting on the side of your mouth, I'm a man of my words. Getcheeky.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. Shimmerwood CBD drinks at shimmerwood.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 30%. GetGoodFeels.com for good vibes THC drinks. Go to GetGoodFeels.com and use promo code HOPPY to save 20%. OldGlory.com for the best t-shirts around. Use promo code HOPPY to save 15%. Garden State Distillery Dirty Vodka. GardenStateDistillery.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 15%. Aspire Green Tea Drinks at AspireDrinks.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Afuera Coffee. AFUERA Coffee.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. FSDrinks.com. For the best boba around, use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. Oh, you're looking for the best beef jerky? BigForkBrands.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. And finally, are you looking for a good energy bar? QuantumSquares.com. Use promo code HOPPE to save 20%. All of these are on my website, RyanHoppyRadio.com, RyanHoppe Radio.com. I would hope you know how to spell radio. Or it's in my podcast section. So whenever you listen to Happy Hour like you are right now, in the podcast description is all of that. We're going to come back on Happy Hour. Keep this party going and going. But let's hear from Hammer and Hank, which you can hear the Hammer and Hank Show with Henry Oakes and Ryan Hoppe on Spotify by searching up Hammerin, HAMMERIN Hank Show, and check it out on his podcast feed.
People with autism are often treated like they are different. Believe me, we are. Hi, this is Henry Oakes, but my buddies may have known me as Hammer and Hank. I was labeled as slow when I started school. Come to find out at the age of 12, the doctors decided I was autistic. Now at the age of 48, I have completed an associate's degree in radio broadcasting and worked in the San Francisco Bay Area as an on-air personality. So yes, I am different. People with autism have no needs, no different than you. Laugh, love, and learn to get an education and join the workforce. I did it, and so can anyone else with autism. So when you meet someone with autism, don't feel sorry for them. Work with them. Find out for yourself that autism isn't a disease, it's a condition. To find out more about autism, please visit autismspeaks.org. Autism Speaks. It's time to listen.
TikTok, clocks a joke, we're playing cruel pranks. Hoppy's hour almost done, feels like robbery in banks. Ryan Hoppe on the mic, dropping wisdom through streams. Syndicated sorrow, now it's time to shatter dreams. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Phone lines buzzing, but the laughter's growing dim. Eardrums mixing Hoppe like fingers without rings. PHX to FM, shoutouts hit the street, but soon the sound will vanish like shadows in the heat. Oh, the Hoppe hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilting rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. Oh, life's just so unfair. Tuned in every night like clockwork to a show. Now it's time to face the silence like a TV on snow. Ryan Hoppe held the mic with humor so divine. The void left in our hearts wider than a canyon line. Empty speakers silent, life are coming to an end, like a roller coaster stopping round the river's bend. Hobby jokes and jabs, these are daily grind. Now silence louder than the thoughts we can't rewind. Oh, the hobby hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair. The hobby hour is coming to a close. Radio waves fading like a wilted rose. Laughter and joy dissolving in the air, but we'll keep the rhythm. Oh, life's just so unfair.
Happy hour. Happy hour.
RyanHoppyRadio.com.
And like that, he's gone.
You probably had Taco Bell before.
Whenever we're going outside, all I smell is poop.
I'll kick you in the nuts and we'll call it a day.
Happy hour is now over. Happy hour is now over. Game over. This concludes our broadcast day. Good night and God bless America.
Doors closing.